Does everybody have a bike ped bingo scorecard so you can help score this match? They're up there in the corner. Grab a bike ped bingo scorecard, and we will be off and running. Thank you for coming to the Steel Cage Advocacy match. I'm Jerry Foster. We're here to let you guys know what the best way to build bike and ped infrastructure is here in New Jersey. And we have our team of very experienced bike ped experts ready to duke it out and see how we can get this done as fast as possible. So I'm Jerry Foster. For those of you who don't know me, I started on Team Activist about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And I serve as president of the West Windsor Bicycle and Pedestrian Alliance, local advocacy group here in, we're actually in West Windsor, for those of you who don't know. I also have a day job on Team Planner, where I work for the Greater Mercer TMA as a transportation safety educator, and recently helped develop the Mercer County Regional Trails Network. Anyway, so let's talk about what's going to happen here. We're going to introduce our teams in a minute or so. We're going to talk about the rules of the match. We're going to talk about the match itself. We've got 4 rounds in the match. And finally, we're going to talk about the winners. And then we'll have time for Q&A as well. So our teams are Team Activist, Tag Team, okay. Team Elected Official, Team Planner, and Team Engineer.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
And Team Public Health. Okay, so on Team Activist, we have a tag team for Team Activist. Woohoo! First of all, we have Polli Schildge. She's a personal trainer, former competitive cyclist, and the 2019 New Jersey title-winning powerlifter. Polli helped organize the Asbury Park Complete Streets Coalition in 2014 to fight for a road diet on Route 71, their main street, which is now under construction. As a result, the Asbury Park Complete Streets Coalition won a Complete Streets Champion Award at the NJBW Complete Streets Summit in 2017. Polli's rule is when we're in town, we don't use a car. She's got the dedication to stay strong and make streets safe for all users, especially the most vulnerable. Let's hear it for Polli. Also on Team Activist, we have Lisa Battlefield-Harden Seriasol. She started her activism by saving an important parcel of the historic Princeton battlefield from development, and currently serves as president of the Princeton Bicycle Advisory Committee. Make that chair of the Princeton Bicycle Committee. As a parent champion, she initiated bike and walk to school days that are now regular spring and fall events, which inspired her to take on a position as team planner and safe routes to school coordinator, and my colleague here at Greater Mercer TMA. As chair of the Princeton Bicycle Advisory Committee, she advises team elected official and team engineer on implementing Princeton's bike plan, as well as advocating for pedestrian safety and Vision Zero. Let's hear it for Lisa. Team elected official, we have Allison Sidewalk Miller representing our she served multiple terms on West Windsor's Township Council, in addition to serving on the Planning Board and many other committees. But she started out with Team Planner in 1992 by earning a master's in city and regional planning from Rutgers. She still maintains her AICP. Allison's Team Activist work includes helping found the West Windsor Bicycle and Pedestrian Alliance and the Friends of West Windsor Open Space, on which she served, here we go, for many years. Too far. There we go. Okay. So let's hear it for Allison. So Team Planner, we have Leanne, the notorious LABH Van Hayen, who is represents Team Planner as a licensed professional planner specializing in creating healthy, active communities for all ages and abilities. The true Scarlet Knight, she not only has an environmental degree from Rutgers, but also works at the Rutgers Blasting School Planning and Public Policy for the last 15 years. Leanne manages the Safe Routes to School program. Yay, Safe Routes.
Yay, Safe Routes.
And also, she teaches classes on bicycle pedestrian planning. She does a lot. This is why it's hard to keep everybody. Everybody's got all these roles. It's just amazing. Anyway, her work on Team Up Public Health includes teaching classes on creating health impact assessments, and she has team activists work locally as well. Works helping her community bike and walk to school safely. Let's hear it for Leanne. Okay, let's talk about Team Public Health. Well, we've heard a lot from Laura. Bike lane fairy Torchio. Good, yeah.
That is me when I have longer hair.
One of her many roles as well. She serves as Deputy Director of Transportation Initiatives for the Project for Public Spaces to make inclusive, healthy places. She's also a certified planner, and her team planner expertise applies to public, private, and not-for-profit sectors around the placemaking concept. Her team activist history with Bike and Walk Montclair shows she passionately believes communities are empowered by zealous civic engagement. Let's hear it from She's out of order, that's the problem. Okay, team engineer, Mike, real world Dan Miller. So Mike has been working in this field for over 24 years, currently principal engineer at NV5. He's representing team engineer, but just like everyone else on this crew, he also has team planner expertise, developing concepts for enhancing bicycle pedestrian accommodations from New England to Florida to Oregon. Mike trains professionals to implement complete streets, traffic calming, bicycle and pedestrian plans and designs, and safe routes to school projects and senior mobility. Mike's team activist role includes advisor to the New Jersey East Coast Greenway Committee and the September 11th National Memorial Trail Alliance. Let's hear it from Mike. So, okay, one more. So let's talk about the rules. So you all have your scorecards in front of you, good. First rule is no mammals, right? No middle-aged men in Lycra. This is a advocacy organization. Those of us who are mammals just sort of keep it hidden. We'll keep it out for a while, okay? Rule number 2, no public humiliation. And rule 3 is you're the judge. So let's look at your scorecard for a second. You've got example scoring phrases there. As any one of our team members mentions one of these scoring phrases, you mark it off your sheet. The first one to yell bingo, actually the first 10 who yells bingo, will get one of these nice reflective bands thrown your way, okay? So pay attention, let's get our scorecards ready. So let's talk about the rounds. Round 1 is what do these teams do? Round 2 is what do these teams need from each other? Round 3 is how do the teams work? And that's going to be an example. And then a little history lesson on the Middlesex Greenway. And round 4 we'll have Q&A. Everybody ready? Got the scorecards ready? Okay, here comes the steel cage. Sorry, that's the best we can do in a steel cage. Okay, round 1.
We want it now.
You want what?
Oh, you'll hear a lot.
So I explained what the role of private advocacy groups is primarily engaging with city leaders and the community. In Asbury Park, we started off.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Engage.
Sure.
Okay. So the main job of community activists is private advocacy groups is to engage with city leaders and the community. In Asbury Park, we started off super energized about an issue with our Main Street reconfiguration, which the city had rejected at that time, 2015. We started out with an offensive, referring to the people of the city council as, this is a no-brainer. They found that not a very flattering thing. The local newspaper called us wild-eyed fanatics, and literally, and so we changed our tactics to engage with city leaders in the community, and we tabled at city events, participated in bike rodeos, safe routes to schools events. We marched in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which we're doing again tomorrow, fundraisers at fun venues, and we created a handout, a booklet, thanks to one of our members, called Building a Better Main Street. We have a logo, which is on our t-shirt, right there, and an infographic, and posters, and so many ways that we engaged with the city, and ended up making friends. It turned out that the mayor came to my house to practice riding his bike a year later, and the city turned around that plan to reject the Main Street reconfiguration and wrote a resolution to accept it, so it's now under construction. Yeah, so that's it, basically.
My role is on a government advisory committee, and we are appointed by the mayor and council. We are advising them on bike infrastructure and pedestrian infrastructure, as well as encouraging and educating our community to bike and walk to wherever it is they're going, wherever it's safe. We are a 9-member team. We meet monthly. We are part of the government, therefore we adhere to sunshine laws, meaning that we're open meetings, we publish our agendas, we publish our minutes, we need quorums in order to vote for things. So we function very much along the lines of any other government organization. We are also